The Middle Ages, spanning the 5th to 15th centuries, was a period when Christian Church held central authority and influence over Western society. With the decline of the Roman Empire and preceding the Renaissance, the Church shaped daily life, politics, and cultural expression. As the predominant institution, many of the era's major intellectual and artistic achievements stem, stemmed from or were directly influenced by Christian scriptures and teachings. Monasteries preserve ancient knowledge by copying texts like the Bible, fostering developments in fields like math and philosophy. The church's patronage of the arts yielded the Gothic cathedrals, illuminated manuscripts, liturgical music, and visual works imbued with Christian symbolism and iconography. The products of this age were intrinsically tied to the study of the Christian scriptures and the Church's overarching authority, leaving an enduring imprint on Western civilization. So, in this time, sa the Middle Ages daw, atong time nga, 5th to 15th century, and ang church daw, ang Christian church, ang pinaka-importante o pinaka-powerful na group sa Western countries. And this was after, during sa katong Roman Roman Empire nga na weak sila tapos na end ilang times, and before before na abot ang Renaissance, kay ang kaning Middle Ages ang unang ni gawas nga mas naghatag og bag-ong interest sa art, learning ug ideas gikan sa ancient times. And the Christian Church had a lot of influence over people's daily lives, sa government, politics, and also sa culture during sa Middle Ages. And many of the major ideas, artworks from this time came from or were influenced by the Christian Holy Book, which is ang Bible o ang teachings sa church. The monks lived in monasteries, carefully copied books like the Bible, and nakatabang po siya para i-keep ang knowledge gikan sa ancient times nga may mo siyang alive. Studying pag-studying sa Bible is also help nga makadevelop og new ideas like subject ng math o philosophy. And the church supported the arts by paying for building of huge, beautiful cathedrals with tall ceiling called Gothic style. So kaning new style nila sa building, which is na ay mga religious carvings o mga decorated glass windows, o na siya symbol sa Christianity. And also ang mga monks daw at mga time is nag-create sila mga illuminated manuscript, which is handwritten yun siya nga na siya mga colored pictures o mga design nga base gikan sa Bible stories. O ang church kay nagano sila music like sa kanang Gregorian chants o mga other nga religious songs and instrumental works nga connected siya sa Christianity. O ang mga painters o sculptures kay nagbuot sila mga artworks nga naga-show sa Christian symbols o images gikan sa Bible stories. So ang major products ug ideas ug mga art forms sa the Middle Ages kay closely duol siya sa Christian scriptures and sa overarching authority sa church during ato nga period. Ug ang church kay nag-influence siya o mong pinakadugay nga influence nga uh, nakuha sa Western culture ug sa ilang civilization.
Renaissance. During the Renaissance, artists focused on individuals influenced by humanism and naturalism, emphasizing human body proportions. They added depth to paintings with perspective, often retaining religious themes. The era also a resurgence of Roman theater at Italian courts, featuring elaborate productions. The Italian Renaissance was characterized by a revival of classical styles, humanist ideals, mastery of illusionistic techniques like perspective and naturalistic painting enhanced by methods like sfumato. Ang Renaissance daw was a time history, mostly mga 15th or 16th centuries, where mga tao daw tried to bring back and improve upon the ideas of ancient Greece and Rome. And after that, after the difficult times of the Middle Ages, Renaissance have brought big changes in many areas daw, like arts, politics, and science. Some experts think daw the Renaissance actually started earlier in the 14th century and lasted until the 17th century. While some people see it is as clear break from the past, others argue that it was more like a continuation, or argue daw that it of the Middle Ages. Ang Renaissance daw had parts that nag-overlap siya with the late Middle Ages, which were around mga 1350 to 1500, and it shared daw sa some similarities with both the Middle Ages and the modern age. So example that in the, as you can see in the PPT, that mo na ilang mga examples na ilang ginabuhat. For example, anang Mona Lisa para sa nang nasa PPT nga akong indicate, Last Supper, o mga unsa pa na dara nga detailed nga pagka paint, mao na siya ang example sa Renaissance. The Italian Renaissance was noted for four things. First, revenant revival of classical Greek Roman art forms and styles. Second, a faith and nobility of humanism. Third, the mastery of illusionistic painting techniques, maximizing depth in a picture, which includes linear perspective, portraiting, and later quadratura. And fourth, the naturalistic form of its faces and figures enhanced by oil painting like sfumato. Mannerism emerged as a stylistic reaction to the harmonious and naturalistic principles of the High Renaissance. While Renaissance artists aimed to emulate nature faithfully, Mannerist artists deliberately exaggerated and distorted forms to create a sense of elegance, sophistication, and artificiality. This departure from naturalism was influenced by a desire to showcase individual artistic virtuosity and to evoke intellectual and emotional from viewers. So, when we say Mannerism, Mannerist art is known now as for elongated proportions, exaggerated nga poses, like twisted compositions, and unclear spatial relationship. Artists daw created complex and implicated compositions, often depicting figures in unnatural or uncontorted poses. Like as you can see in our PPT, mo na siya ang examples sa mga ginapaint sa Mannerism or sa Renaissance. When we say detailed kaayo, kuan jud kay siya, kalas kay siya, hunahuna jud kay siya nga pagkabuhat. And they used complex colors and unusual lighting to add drama and intensity to their works. Ang Mannerism was dili siya naga straightforward movement like duck and dive daw or zig and zag never went where you expected it to. Disruption, adventure, excitement about a movement that changed everything.
And just an addition sa Mannerism, during the sa High Renaissance, ang mga artist ginatry nila show sa world, especially sa mga tao nga as accurately and as naturally as possible. Ginastudihan do nila o gikapin nila ang nature nga carefully di kayo lang pagkopya. And also, ang mga Mannerist artist nasa lagi buhat nga something nga different yun siya on purpose. Instead nga, yung nambuhaton is realism, kay ang gibuhat nila is intentionally lang gibuhat nga exaggerated and distorted ang mga human forms o shapes nga gibuhat nila ang mga figure nga elongated o twisted in a way nga lisod jud siya buhaton, complex jud siya kayo. Ang mga Mannerist artist kay nag-move away sila sa katong naturalism nga in a few reasons. So kaning mga Mannerist artists kay gusto nila i-showcase ilahang own artistic skills ug mga abilities by pagbuhat sa mga kanang lisod kaayo nga mga artworks o sa pag-exaggerate dito nga kanang ang pag-exaggerate kay is a way nga para i-display ang ilahang mga unique nga talents